Okay then. I have my headset plugged in and it's just like, yeah, or not gonna work. Okay, so hello everybody. This video is gonna go up very, very early, Thursday morning technically, but this is the half of the week Wednesday video. Um, so a lot of things have happened since the last time I made one of these. Since I didn't make one last week because I believe, no, actually no, never mind. I don't really have an excuse. Um, My excuse was going to be that I was working because I have been doing some jobs for some people. But actually, that's not my excuse because I actually just forgot, and by the time that I remembered, it was too late. And technically, today it is too, but this time I don't have to work the next day, so yeah, it's not too late, technically. Because last time I would have done it, but I had to work the next night, so I didn't want to like tire myself out, so I just decided to work. And oh shit. Um, yeah, so last week I found, or not last week, what am I talking about? Earlier this week, um, my mom and I went to Costco where we found, oh, well, shit, where we found, we went to Costco and then we came back from Costco and I was putting stuff away that we had bought because we buy everything in bulk at Costco. And so I was putting things away, and one of the things that we buy from Costco are some chickens that we put in a special bag to keep them warm. And so I took these chickens out, and I was about to take them upstairs from the garage, and then this black dog that I don't recognize just runs up and starts running around in circles, and just like I'm like it's just running around in circles and I can't actually tell where it came from or what happened. So I grabbed it and I took it outside to see if it like belonged to somebody. But from as far as I could tell, it didn't belong to anyone. No one was around looking for it. It didn't have a collar or anything like that. So I took it inside and asked my mom what we should do, and we ended up putting it on our back deck. And I continued packing up or putting everything away from Costco, and then after that, um, we made a makeshift leash for it so I could take it door to door, um, looking for looking to see if it was anyone's uh, dog, and a lot of people didn't know um, like who it belonged to or where it came from, but until I got to this one house in the cul-de-sac behind mine that knew exactly where it came from, and so I went up to this house and they weren't home. But the next door neighbor, I ended up texting them and telling them that their dog got out and stuff, and so we put it back in their backyard because they weren't home. So we just sneaked it in there through the gate, and the next door neighbor told me to go around to the other side where there was also another gate and check on it, and so I did that. And by the time that I already got to the other side, it had already gotten out again, this dog. And so I checked the gate, and it had a bunch of little like holes under the gate that it had gotten out through. And Ed just made a bunch of little holes under the gate. Like there's at least three, maybe more. I don't know. I wasn't really paying very close attention, but the next door neighbor ended up putting it in their backyard until the owner got home. And this dog, I thought for sure that it was a stray, because when when we took it in, because it just wandered up to our house, we put it in the back and we gave it some food because it looked like really hungry, like you could see its ribs and stuff. And I was like, this animal is really is starving, and it looked like it was starving and it ate like it was starving, but it belonged to someone, so theoretically it was being fed, which I don't actually believe it was being fed, but theoretically it was. So Yeah, and we returned it back to the owner. And my mom, she had called animal control before I had actually came back with the like came back and told her that I got the dog to their owner. And so animal control ended up showing up at our house because like when I got home, she was still on the phone with animal control, and she said that the dog had been found, but or dog had we found the dog's owner, but apparently the phone hung up or something like that before she could tell them that, so they ended up sending someone out anyway. So someone just showed up, some animal control people just showed up to our house because my mom called them before I came back and told her that I had found the owner. So yeah, that happened. And recently I have been working to get money. I don't actually have a full-time job, but these people who clean out houses and you know, clean up these houses that have been abandoned that don't actually have any people living them anymore. Um, Working for them, I should make at least over $100 on the 1st of July, so that's gonna be nice. And uh, I don't know when I'm gonna get a full-time job to actually see if I can get a new computer that's better than this one that I'm using right now. But it's theoretically eventually going to happen. So can't wait for that. I'm hoping that maybe I can get the same job as the one that Liam has, but I don't know about that because I've already applied there once and then they didn't take me. They didn't let me work there. So I don't know if they're gonna let me the second time. So yeah. Also, yesterday I worked, and I was supposed to work again today, but um, I didn't really feel that well, and I had to help out my mom today because there was no one home to help her out today, and she had to make a bunch of food and stuff. And so, yeah, I stayed home today, even though I should have gone work, but I technically don't have to since these people technically haven't hired me because I'm technically not old enough to be hired by them. But yeah, I didn't go and actually work today, so um, instead I stayed home, and I had a really bad sunburn that burned really fucking bad yesterday. So that was another reason why I didn't particularly want to go and work today because I had a really fucking bad sunburn that hurt like hell yesterday and still hurt a little bit a little bit today. But I mean, I got through it. So that's great. But that's pretty much it for today. I'm just giving you guys some interesting things that happened in my life recently. Friday there should be a Banjo-Kazooie video, and I don't know when Liam's next going to come over to my house, but next time he comes over, maybe we'll record some more videos so that way we have plenty of videos, but we should have some for the next few weeks, so it's whatever. So I'll see you guys next time.